Present perfect. Explanation. Construction. Have or has plus past participle. Left, lived, spoken, watched, seen, etc. Example verb. See. I have seen. You have seen. He, she, it has seen. We have seen. You guys have seen. They have seen. We use the present perfect to talk about an action or experience that happened in the past at any point in time, before now, and the action is happening until now, or the action happened at one point in the past and finished at another point in the past that is not now. Thus, we cannot use specific time adverbs or expressions with the present perfect, such as last week, yesterday, Friday, Tuesday, last year, etc. For those specific time expressions, we must use the past simple and not the present perfect. We can use time expressions or adverbs that denote an unspecified amount of time with the present perfect, such as yet, still, ever, never, before, as of now, etc. We use the present perfect to talk about an experience. We can use the present perfect to talk about achievements. You need not use a reference to a specific time. We use the present perfect to talk about something or a situation that changes or modifies itself over time. It is very common to use time expressions or adverbs of time with the present perfect. Adverbs such as still, yet, ever, once, several times, etc. Remember, never use time expressions that reference a specific point in time, such as 1982, yesterday, 5 o'clock, last week. Only use the latter expressions with the past simple to signal an action that happened at one point in the past. Context. Have you ever been to London, Harry? Yes, I have visited London, but only once. How did you find it? London is a very, very big city, which left me a little overwhelmed, to be honest. But my overall experience was positive. Good to hear. So, what are you up to these days? Well, right now I'm living in Navarre, Spain. How wonderful! Do you like it? Yes, without a doubt, it's a great place to be. Have you learned some Spanish? Yes, I've lived here for a wee while, 2 years to be exact, and I feel I have achieved a high level of Spanish. How has the change in culture been for you? To be honest, I haven't really experienced any serious culture shocks. The Spaniards are very hospitable, friendly, and outgoing people. I love them. So, it sounds like you won't be moving back to the UK then. Not anytime soon. Analysis. 1. Have you ever been to London, Harry? The present perfect is used here, have you been, because the experience of going to London, or not going, stays with Harry until the present moment, naturally. 2. I have visited London, but only once. The experience of visiting London lasts until the present moment. That's why the present perfect is used. 3. How did you find it? Here, the past simple is used. Did you find it? As a question to define a certain feeling that he may have had at a particular moment in the past. 4. London is a very, very big city. The present simple is used here. London is, because he's describing a piece of factual information. That is, that London is a big city. 5. What are you up to these days? Be up to is a colloquial way of asking how someone is, or what someone is doing, i.e., What's Jennifer up to? She's living abroad. 6. Well, right now I'm living in Navarre, Spain. Here, the present continuous is used, I'm living, to describe a permanent state. The present simple is also interchangeable with the present continuous in this sense, when talking about temporary or permanent states, i.e., right now I live in Navarre, Spain. 7. Have you learned some Spanish? The present perfect is used to express an experience. 8. Yes, I've lived here for a wee while. Present perfect is used here to describe an experience that started in the past and still continues until the present moment. 9. I feel I have achieved a high level of Spanish. Present perfect is used to talk about an achievement in this example, the achievement being a high level of Spanish. 10. How has the change in culture been for you? An experience is being described, therefore the present perfect is used. 11. I haven't really experienced any serious culture shocks. The present perfect is used to talk about an experience. 12. The Spaniards. This is the correct denominator, people who live in Spain, just like the Belgians, the French, the Australians, the Russians, the Americans, etc. Nationalities are always capitalized. 13. I love them. The present simple is used to talk about a state, but verbs such as love, hate, like are generally always in the present simple due to their nature.